Hello guys, and welcome to another My Creative Franchise video. Today we'll be going up against the Cincinnati Bengals, guys. This is going to be a battle for the AFC North. If we lose this game, then the Bengals, they can take over this division. They can be on the top of this division. If we win this game, well, they will still be second. Then Cleveland's third, and then Baltimore for some reason is fourth. So yeah, so this is a big game for us, man. So was the for the last 3 weeks. These were big games, and hopefully we can get it done. So we have to go. Well, I think it's a home game, and we have got to run the football. We got to use all our weapons. Okay, we can't just chuck it down to Purdy as much as we like. I mean, the man has at least 36 touchdowns already. I think that's enough. That's like an NFL record right there. So we don't want to keep feeding Purdy the ball. We got Antonio Brown, who's third in the NFL in touchdowns after Jordy Nelson, I think. So we got to feed Antonio Brown the ball. We also have Tashawn Osley, probably the third best tight end in the NFL after Travis Kelce and Rob Gronkowski. And then we have Juju Smith-Schuster, who's our elusive red zone threat, or he's our elusive slot receiver. We also have Martavis Bryant, Eli Rogers, Hunter. You know, we have weapons. You know, we can play our two-back offense where we have two running backs, or we can have a tight end and a running back. You know, stuff like that. You know, we have a lot of weapons we have to use this game, because this game they run a slow offense and a slow defense. So they play like me when I play an Ultimate Team. They play to what you give them. And that's how that's my scheme overall. If you want to blitz me all the time, that's fine. We're gonna run outside. Like if you want to zone blitz me, that's fine. We'll run outside. You know, you want to blitz me up the middle, that's fine. We'll throw a pass, a slant. We'll have a running back do something. You know, if you just want to sit in pass coverages all game, that's fine. I'll just run the ball on you. You want to run cover 4, that's fine. I'll run some comebacks, some slants. You know, it depends. So. Luckily, teams in franchise, they like switching up their scheme, and this game will be hard because we're gonna have to deal with a player with 99 overall speed, and we're also gonna have to deal with AJ Green. That's hard. Tyreek Hill was kind of hard to stop. I mean, we locked them down the first half, and possibly we locked them down the whole third quarter. But when the fourth quarter came, we were lagging. You know, we were sorry. That's normally how it is. For some reason, I don't know why, but I tried to change it to simulation. I tried to change it from simulation to competitive and competitive simulation, but I mean, I see no difference. They're both the same thing, but arcade is 100% different. So yeah, we're going up against the Bengals. We got to stop Joe Mixon too from running, and Tyler Eifert. That's got to be their top threat besides AJ Green and John Ross. John Ross, he will get you in those in the rounds and those deep passes. And we're going to run a lot of zone this week. Man coverage, not so much, because, you know, if we lock down everything, the CPUs, they're going to chuck the ball up to, you know, AJ Green. So it's whatever. Yeah, so yeah, we got to use our weapons today, guys. I already completed the training for this week, because if you saw on my channel, I did this video earlier just to test the differences between I wanted to test the differences between simulation and competitive, and they're kind of the same, unless I have to go on Ultimate Team and other things, ways to check it, but they're kind of the same. So anyways, guys, by the way, they did patch some of the glitches and stuff we were having, and they also added also gave us some new jerseys. You know, the jerseys in real life that have the Dan DMR on it? Yeah, they added those in the game. So I'm glad to see that. We're going to wear our regular home jerseys this week. Next week, we're going to wear our different color jersey. Then the week after that, I think back-to-back weeks after next week, we're going to wear our regular jerseys, like different jerseys. So yeah, this week regular home jerseys. Next week we'll wear something different, and then the next 2 weeks after that we'll wear the same, our regular home and away jerseys. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So yeah, Here's the offense. Here's the defense, guys. Here's special teams. Now, before we go ahead, let's go ahead and look at where we stand at in the NFL. We're third, but technically we should be in front of the Cowboys, of course, and we should be first because this right here, we lead. I think we lead the NFL in points first. So, I mean, points away against, we should lead the NFL in too. So yeah, so that's why I think we should be first, then the Raiders, and then the Cowboys. But you know, it's whatever. Overtime wins, overtime tie. You know what? I have like, this is gonna sound stupid, but how do you tie? Like, I just want to know. Like, can somebody explain to me how you tie in overtime? Because I know how you win and lose in overtime, but I don't know how you lose. Like, how you tie in overtime. Like, I never understood how you lose, but you know, yeah. But yeah, guys, like I said, guys, we are ready to go out here and play some football, man. I already completed some of the week training, but we have got to get some of our run game going, guys. We got to get the run game going. So we're going to practice a little bit right quick. Like I said, I think their top threat should be Tyler Eifert or either, AJ Greenwood, Tyler Eifert. And then our defense, the top threat is Geno Atkins, of course, but probably the best defensive tackle in the AFC in real life. I mean, I'm just saying, probably the best. So they are 4-1 and we are 5-0, guys. We have got to stop them. We can't. This is everything. Like, if something happens, guys, there's nothing really I can do about it but restart the game. And like, a lot of y'all complain about why I restart the game a lot. It's because, you know, I want the game to be special to y'all. I want it to look good. I want it to feel good, guys. So yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna practice normal for right now. We're gonna get our practice, our game defense and offense. I mean, it'd be stupid to practice in the regular one. Alright, but I still don't. Yeah, you should give us practice jerseys. Like, I don't think we'd be practicing in our game stuff. I should have added some more screens, but I think we should start the game off with some screens. Alright. Is there, so let's go single back. That'll work. Can I change the depth chart? Why does the depth chart keep doing that? Purdy is starting over Antonio Brown. Like, why does the depth chart keep doing that? Alright, let's go, guys. So, timeout. Reset it. We're gonna let this reset formation, single back. I think we should come out in single back. I mean, I just want to see how they go. Because normally I can tell how a team reacts in single back and how they react to shotgun. So let's go. Let's go ahead and start off right here with a run. Alright, good read. Truck them. In real life, I think the Steelers need a tight end. I'm not lying, because I don't think Vance McDonald and jeez. I hate when that happens. Like, why does the ball keep getting underthrown? So play action again. Get out. Oh, I will take that. You know why? Because number 78, Villanueva, he could not hold his block. I will take that. So we're gonna wait till that about right there. I mean, that's Zakeef Johnson, guys. I mean, we already know what's gonna happen. No, I should use target passing. Damn, that's bad. That's really bad. I'm gonna use target passing because target passing does come in handy sometimes. All right. That was good ball placement, even though it was in the middle of that cover 3 right there. This right here is a blitz. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. This is a blitz, so kind of gotta. Oh, can y'all stop blitzing? Thank you. So he got some post. Oh, he's gonna contain. Oh, I thought I was gonna break that tackle. That's my fault. He contained. That play he was containing. So I mean, so this play he's not containing. Antonio Brown's wide open. Can I get a replay of that? Or what happened? Can I get a replay? All right. I want to see it from Antonio Brown's point of view. All right. So this is cover 3 because he has this. If I would have thrown the ball about right here, he would have had an easier touchdown. Like it's right there. This right here. Wait for it. Like about right. The ball should have been right. See, right ball right there. I mean, this is a benefit. This is how you know it's zone coverage because they're still over here. I mean, look at it. So this is zone. It's definitely not man. You could tell it's not man because why is he wide open? So Antonio Brown's gonna. He's playing that curl, the purple curl underneath. He's playing over the top. So normally 9 times out of 10 this will happen, but this won't happen right here. I don't know why he went this way. I mean, he did not look him off because if you looked him off, there's no one over here. So who are you looking at? Like, are you gonna throw the ball out? No, he would have. As soon as he saw that, he would have flanked out. He would have stopped right there. When he stops, he wouldn't go to the left. He would have followed the circle. He would have zoned over here, or like he would have stayed underneath. Now this is the linebacker's this is his fault. He did the right thing except for go this way. He shouldn't have went this way. Like I said, he should have went down here. But the linebacker TJ Watt, that is his job too. He sees this. He's supposed to sprint down here. Now this by Joe Hayden, this isn't his fault either. He's just playing zone. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Cover 3 is like man coverage because it's basically man coverage. This man, he follows you the whole time. Like he's not gonna stop following you. You know, the same thing with Purdy. You see the same thing happen with Purdy, guys. It's nothing different. Even with the comeback, guys. Somebody's playing underneath. He's playing underneath. Good job by the linebacker on this case. He's gonna stop. Oh, that's just bad. Now I think it was because I threw the ball that Artie Burns. He kind of stopped. Like he did not come back and cover Purdy. He kind of stopped. You see, and he that's good by Artie. So yeah, it's all about reading defensive coverages. So we're gonna play this one more time. I can definitely safeties have come down. That 2-eye safety. So that's zone. That was cover 2 zone, cover 2 man zone. I think. Same thing on this play. That was man coverage. Good job. Zone coverage right here. He should be open right there. Good. It's all about read coverages. So, one more time. All right. Zone coverage again. Oh, that was bad. So we're gonna flip the play. See how it works with Purdy. All right, let's go. See, the thing about that play is that I'm scared the high pass because this year, the way the high pass works is kind of fucked up in a way. So yeah, I want to start the game off in this formation. Ooh. See, if I target pass and get the ball where I want it, it's a touchdown unless like look, can I make this a skinny post? Yeah, I made it a skinny post, guys. You're about to see what I'm. Damn, like I need to learn how to pass lead. I know how to use a playmaker, but I don't know how to pass lead. So we're going to turn this into a skinny post. Right there. Good ball placement. That's what I mean. Now, I didn't high pass on that, but like I'm going to show y'all one more time. I'm sorry I keep showing y'all the same play. It gets more. But this week, they run cover 6. It's basically like cover 2 and cover 4 at the same time. But this is great ball placement. This linebacker was the only person that can make this play. Like, I don't care about this guy right here. This guy cannot make the play. Never. I don't care if he's a 99 overall. There's no way in God's name this guy can make a play. Now, this guy, there's like a 25%, 25% chance he could have made this play. But this guy, no way. In real life, no. This guy cannot make the play. Now, the linebacker's the only person that can make this play. And you see, he did a great job. The linebacker and this guy right here are the only two that should be able to make this play. He can only deliver some wood. Like, if I wouldn't have possession catch that, yeah, it would have been over. It's all about making good reads, guys. Like I said, this week, they run a lot of weird stuff. Like, the Bengals like taking their time. So, again, right there. Good catch. Good job. Let's get that run. All right, nope, we don't need to get the run game on. Let's throw it to one of the tight ends. Good. Get that. Hey, I'll take that. So let's try to run. So we got. What the hell? Time out. So, I mean, single back is going to help us a lot. I mean, I don't really like this single back right here. HB Wham is stupid. I'm not about to lie. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's smart, but stupid. Like, I'd rather have this tight end pool right here. HB Wham, it doesn't really work as effective as I wanted. That's why I really don't like running. So let's like, I'm an offensive person. Like, I prioritize offense. So, but we're gonna flip it to defense right quick, so y'all can get a general sense about defense as well. Let's end this on a good. Oh yeah. Let's make a good read here. Right there. Dang, I didn't get time to throw that. All right, we flip sides to defense. Now this week, guys, I'm gonna start off in 4-3 because I mean I prefer it, but you know, if I see something I like, I might go into this 4-4 and that 5-2. If I want to add some pressure, I might get into this. You know, this week I think I'm gonna use her with the one of the linebackers per se. So I'm gonna be using her with Ryan Shazier this week. Good read. So yeah, let's try to make some good reads right quick. You know, we got to get used to these. All right, here's Ryan Shazier. So I'm about to shoot up this little B gap right here. Shoot up this B gap. Good. All right, I'm on the blitz. We're gonna flip it. All right. All right. This is nothing but practice. So if it's a pass, you know what to do. If it's a run, I know what to do. We're gonna fill that gap. Oh my God. We did a great job of. We do a great job of filling in gaps. Like, I'm proud about that. We do a great job doing that, but you know. Alright, one more time. We're gonna. Alright, it's a pass. Pass. Oh. See, I use the right to left. That's how you're supposed to use. You know what, man? Alright, we're gonna use the right to left. And we're gonna act like it's zone coverage. We want to fake the CPU out. We're gonna act like this is all. Yeah, we're acting like it's zone coverage. We're gonna. Oh, damn. How? Can I get a replay of that right quick? This needs to get fixed immediately. How does this happen? See, I understand how Bud Dupree fell because he got pushed. Damn. Oh my God, that's bad. That is just bad, horrible. Good job. I mean, number 66. He should have worked to back or safety right here. He worked safety. Oh my goodness. Everyone just got pancaked on this play. I don't know how. I don't even know how number 78 got pancaked. I don't even know how this man got pancaked. Like Artie Burns got pancaked. Like jeez. I mean 4-4 split it's a run thing anyways. Alright, we're safety blitz right here. Oh, damn, that's my fault. Alright. Let's choose a new play. We're also gonna work with the let's try some of our our 4-6 is like I really don't know if I should run that I like the way the bear works, and I like the 5-2 good too. Like the 5-2 and the bear is like the same thing, except Zakif is playing linebacker now. Like, you know, let's try it. Let's try some of this 4-6. I think we should come out in bear first. 4-6 bear to give him a general consensus. Damn, I missed that. Good. To give him a little general consensus about Zakif, flip it. Zakif's playing over here. He's on Tyshawn. That's a great matchup. This week, Zakif on Tyler Eifert. That's a great matchup, man. That's why I'm not gonna get on Tyshawn. You get what I mean. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say, guys. That's why I'm not gonna get on Zakif or the safety this week. This week is all linebacker for me. Unless this happens. Unless that happens, that's supposed to be a hit stick, but if we're in this format, 9 times out of 10, if we're in bear, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna blitz. I mean, we're gonna be in bear for the first 2 plays. I've already decided that. I want to give their defense, their offense, something to like worry about. The way our pass rushers are set, TJ Watt over here. I mean, James Harrison too. If we send a blitz like right now, see, if we send all our linebackers on a blitz right now, and we put him on Purdy, let's see what happens. We're gonna pitch. Now watch what happens. I'm ready. Instant lockdown. We can stop the run. So yeah, that's it for training this week, guys. I mean, yeah, we're gonna come out and single back first. You know, we run a little too much shotgun. We wanna get them. You know, what they prepared for was shotgun passing game, but we want to prepare them from single back run game. You see what I'm talking about? Why did you take me out of franchise? So yeah. Alright, gonna cut some music on, guys. I just want to see something right quick. I'm gonna go into skill trainers right quick, guys. I'm gonna go into skill training just right quick, guys. I want to know how to pass lead. I mean, we got until 150 or at least 155 until we start a game. That's my timing. So yeah, we got that long. Right now it is 1:42 p.m. So we got at least 10-15 minutes. To practice right quick. Dave Ryan says here 86 overall too. I think he's at 86. There are 5, so right there. Oh man, I thought he was gonna. Can I use target passing on this? This is just some things to give me a general idea, guys. And by the way, Ben Roethlisberger needs to get his act together, guys. Well, I'm dead serious. Ben Roethlisberger's got to get his act together. All right. I mean, we got enough time, guys. So throw another pass. All right. So I know when to throw this. Right there. Good. He should have kept running straight. Wait for it. Come on. That looked like something Ben Roethlisberger would do. Like that sorry pass he made. Oh, that's my problem? That I did do the high pass at button thing. That's my problem. Oh, this is the actual drill. So this is just to give y'all a little general consensus. So, good catch. That's my fault. Okay, that's some bad defensive coverage for 4 people. For this 7-on-7 right here, I think. It's kind of like it, but... Yep, that's how Ben Roethlisberger throws right there. No, we're not... No, you're not about to give me silver. It is 1:47 right now, guys. I gotta hurry this up. I mean, I want to get the actual game started by then. And by the way, the Bengals don't have really good corners, so it's kind of going to be really... It's going to be a little easier than the last 2 games. Let's go. Let's try to get this gold. We just need 5 more guys. See, we don't have to score a touchdown, so. Come on, goal line fade. I know it's coming. This goal line. Damn it, Ben Roethlisberger. Hey, we still got it. Let's go to tutorial menu right quick. Yeah, target passing, I never did. I mean, I can use it. Like, I used it the last game, so. I'm gonna skip it. Because I know how to use target passing, so. I mean, there's 10 of these, so it's kind of hard. Good. That's a dot. I mean, what if you could use target passing at the same? No, fuck it. Fuck it. Like, if you can use user playmaking and target passing at the same time, you'll be a beast. One more thing, guys, I just want to show y'all the rosters right quick. They made Ben Roethlisberger at 85. I'm not mad with that. I'm not mad. Le'Veon Bell at 83. You should have kept him at an 85. I'm mad about that. Antonio Brown should be a 98. I mean, after last game, he should be a 98. Martavis Bryant, that's perfect. I'll take that. Juju Smith-Schuster should be like at least a 78. Tight ends, that's about right. I think Vance McDonald should start over Jesse James, I'm just saying. And look, defensive-wise, that's perfect. The defensive line, I think, is perfect, except for Javon Hargrave. 86, Ryan Shazier, they did that perfectly. T.J. Watt, 78. I think both of these guys should be 82s. I think he should be at 85 and he should be at 82. Artie Burns, this is good for Artie Burns. I think at 83. Joe Hayden, that's so wrong. At least give both of these corners 80s. Anywhere in the 80s. I don't care about these. Safety, that's not. No, he should be like a 70. You know, that's no. I mean, he should be a 78 at least. Kicker, the kicker. I think y'all need to increase Chris Boswell overall. 78 for a punter. That's good. That was the official roster, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into that game. 152. We are on time. Let's change it to a different song. It's one everyone might like. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. In fantasy football this week is happening now, test break. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell y'all, but this week for offensive wise, we prepare for zone blitz. No, for offensive wise, we attack cover 6. Defensive wise, the draw play will be key. We learn how to use gaps and shoot up gaps. You know, how to stop runs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Does anybody have XP to spend before I start? Y'all have got to chill out with that EA. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and hop into this game. Change the song one more time. We are 98 overall, they are 83 overall. Let's get started. And here are the new uniforms I was talking about with the D. If I wish I could zoom in, but you see over there, on the right, there's a Steeler logo. On the left of the jersey, there's that DMR for Mr. Dan Rooney himself. So I'm glad they added that. I think that should be on the only jersey right there. Yeah, the regular. Yep, that's the only jersey. That's all. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. What's happening where there are away alternates and we wear our regular homes? All right. Like I said, we're 98 overall, guys. This is the battle for the AFC North. Let's get started.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today we'll see a team that can get it done on the ground. The Steelers lead the league in rushing TDs, and they'll go up against the Bengals, who will need to be stout up front. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And shedding him off, now open field. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive.
Can you believe what just happened? A 97 kick return, guys. That's how we start the game off, guys. They shouldn't have never gave us the ball first.
Now, they'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score. And a big
So we go up 7. Is it?
So let's try this again after the kick return, TD. Here's yet another kickoff.
Oh, dang. Oh, I forgot about that. John Ross is back there.
But he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over.
Andy Dalton.
Seventh-year quarterback from TCU bringing him onto the field. That's the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton.
And coming off of an early season,
I didn't even see his stats.
in this situation, what he told us.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our adjustments set up. Corners overall, aggressive. So let's go ahead and start off like this.
Now the rookie from Oklahoma, it's Joe Mixon. A nice run there, 9 yards.
That's my fault.
Second down.
That's my fault.
Lanes are available. You have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Oh, we cannot press, by the way.
Burst in a step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
No, sir. Cut that off.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Third down from the gun. Dalton.
Good defense.
On to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So we have to remember, this offensive unit, they've been off for the last 2 weeks. Had an open week, and so it might take them a little while to get back into rhythm. I know they worked hard to try and get past that in practice, but practice isn't game speed.
Polardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And shedding his way forward. A terrific return.
Great return.
7 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time.
He's already had his 5,000-yard season, guys. Let's get started. I won't talk for most of this drive. I want y'all to hear the commentating, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my controller. But just remember, the first play, we're going to single back. And from then on, we're going to hit them with different types of runs, play actions, and stuff like that.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he's brought down. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Michael Johnson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On play action, they'll throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. A good pickup there, a 22. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. On second down, it's Bell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL, and now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Goes underneath for Bell. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So we have now seen connection number 1 between Dalton and Adriel Jeremiah, A.J. Green.
Say that again?
Adriel Jeremiah.
Look at you. You are full of knowledge and information. And you know something? I bet Andy Dalton learned his full name as well because he figured out quickly, this is going to be my number 1 target. I got to know this guy in a big way.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block.
Encroachment, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Again, it's Mixon. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Watch it now, Marty. Good. Leopard. Now let's go. 3-19.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
We could have had a pick 6, guys, but I decided not to do it just because I wanted to give our offense another go. After that, it's 21-zip, guys. You know I'm going to get serious right now. The kicker came up and laid the wood.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone, ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out, but sometimes they get out a little wide and they get protected grabbing some cloth.
Now Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, way to go defense, man. This was set up by me because I'm the user. Like, if you look at the replay, I put Ryan Shazier in that position. So it's a vertical. I think it was a vertical. It was 4 verts. Let me see what the running back had. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think it was verts, and so this was going to be covered by him, by that Cameron Hayward in that safety. So he's gonna just chuck the ball deep, thinking that he's wide open. Wait, who was he throwing? John Ross. He was throwing to John Ross. Nope. Good job, Ryan Shazier. Way to go.
Back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. They look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Johnson.
All right, that's enough of that.
2nd sack now of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
2nd down. Here's an option right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He gets 12 on the keeper there, but now it's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And caught in the end zone.
Beautiful.
Touchdown, Steelers. And that catch puts him past the great Jerry Rice for the most.
Great job, guys. This is going to be instant pressure. It was a great blitz. Over the top, great throw. Touchdown.
Receiving yards in a single season, he's now up over 1,848.
At one point, we called Jerry Rice Flash. How about the dash we saw here today? The dash towards his record and past it.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of
The run, we'll give you that.
down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that.
Good shot right up the A-gap.
We talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
James Harrison is the ageless wonder of the NFL, especially playing outside linebacker, where he led the Pittsburgh Steelers in sacks in 2016. Continues to be a dominant force off the edge in pass rush and against the run when they try to move the ball against him.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard.
One more time, guys. Let's leave until it's third down, guys. We got to blitz one more time.
You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Dalton to throw. Underneath, this is Bernard. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had
Bad
a
punt.
chance to think about turning it upfield. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard
Bad punt.
line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
All right, let's go and get the run game going.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh 1st. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Great play design. Somebody leg? Oh, that's a camera. I thought somebody's leg was sticking out the ground. That's perfect play, guys. They're gonna bite on outside like both linebackers. We're gonna attack this guy's outside shoulder. Perfect. Easy touchdown. That's not an incomplete pass. Was that a throw or was it a rush? I mean, I'm not sure. Yeah, by the way, guys, let's try to commit no turnovers this game. That was a throw. Like, sometimes I think it's a rush.
Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Extra point attempt to come here.
We go up 35 zip, guys. Let's go. Defense, we just got to get it go. We got to keep doing what we're doing on defense. Ooh, you don't want none of that.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because it plays just like that. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. It's a room to maneuver. It'll be the 1st down past the 40. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Right there at the 43. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. with Mixon. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Not to turn away any of our viewers, but worth mentioning, I suppose. No team has ever come back from a deficit of this size and won an NFL game. The largest ever was 32 by the Bills over the Oilers in 1993. And he's got it across midfield.
The Oilers? I forgot about it. I remember.
8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Exactly what they needed.
He's not even averaging 3 yards a carry. That's good.
Some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go play action here on 1st down. Heavy rushing to where he goes. James Harrison. Coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Shipped together here from the D-line. Mixon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
All right, partner, let's go back over the last couple of plays. Sack, loss of yards on a running play. Not exactly the sequence that an offensive coordinator gets comfortable with when calling plays.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
You know, EA, you don't have to give me that penalty every 5 seconds.
A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
Like, they're giving me that penalty every 5 seconds. Like,
You know, that extra emphasis on it, got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? He drops it off for Bernard.
no first. Cut that out right now. It ain't no first.
Pick up the first before it.
Time out. That's a first. Hold up.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
It'll be a blessing if we do this. So guys, they did get it. It's a first down. I mean, even though I saw his knee hit the ground prior.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Jordan. And his Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes it down for a loss of 9.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
To the left side here for Eifert, and he'll be knocked down sideways. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies. He's unable to get it.
So they're going to go up 35-3. That's pretty good, guys. We almost left them to 0 points.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's topping the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling that.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground, because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they're bringing back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need it. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 53 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. And before they can get settled in here, time expires. On the first quarter of action. And it's the Steelers with the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
No, check, Patriots!
They'll try and run for it with Bell. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. This offense number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Steelers offense is running away with this one.
And the sneak works on 2nd and goal. They didn't wait until it was 4th down to try and get him across.
No, and I think if you're the QB, you like these plays, don't you? I mean, you want to hand it off sometimes, but also prove that you can get it in there as well.
Yeah, it makes you really part of the gang, doesn't it? It makes you part of the crew, and it really bonds you with those big offensive linemen because then you get to celebrate with the big fellas.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Returning it, John Ross. solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. A reminder later tonight, a game some folks have had circled on their calendars since the schedule came out in April. That's the Super Bowl rematch. Falcons, Charles, at Foxborough to take on the Patriots.
Super Bowl 51 and a half, anyone?
Then on Monday night, that's no slouch either. An NFC East battle between the Redskins and the Eagles. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Well, now they'll try the end around. They juked him. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one good for 12 yards. And just like that, it's third down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be second and 13.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. So Dalton now. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Dalton. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. To throw now on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now back to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Detroit! Detroit!
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He'll drop to throw. And fights through one man. Buying time to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. They'll go option to the short side. A nice little juke. And some space here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. How about that? Their quarterback, 30 yards. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open...
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
They were stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Here's Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 20.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game, this offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton letting one go deep for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Bullock will put this one through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. Right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Again, it's Bell. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney! No, now, lucky 56, lucky 56! All right, here we go. Leopard, Leopard! Gun, gun! Gun, gun! Here we go, over! Leopard, Leopard! Hurry up, here we go! Leopard, 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 Leopard!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Mixon. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So that one will be accepted.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Turn up! Now let's go!
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He's at the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Play action now. Dalton. Green's got it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders. But the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you get points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Good job on the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people get credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. This one a game to remember no matter what happens from here on out. Over 100 receiving, over 100 rushing. This is something that's only happened 10 times in the last 30 years.
I love that stat. Did you get that from Marvin?
I did.
Marvin's excellent, isn't he? He also said Arian Foster was the last to do it in 2011. And he's the type of back.
All right, guys, we threw 2 interceptions. That's bad, but you know we're gonna keep doing what we're doing.
And also catch it out of the backfield and create big yardage and excellent scoring opportunities for his team.
And again, a hat tip to Marvin, our statistician. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Again to Bell. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. On the give, this is their fullback. And it pushes way up to about the 44 here. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. He'll find the rookie, Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. On first down, and drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. A good pick up there.
All right, guys, it's a 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
Yeah, I think you're right, partner. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Back to throw here. Guys, man, it's caught. The Steelers touchdown.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's what really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on those drives. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. As a running back who was a receiver on the play, I can He's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Andy Dalton. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl ballot at the feet of the quarterback and say, here's a pin right in my name.
He keeps playing like this, he'll be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city. Dalton gives to Bernard. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Michael.
All right, guys, let's try to block this kick.
The drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And we put our focus now on Le'Veon Bell. All I can say is, with those numbers, keep the popcorn ready. This has been fun to watch, over 100 in both categories.
And it just makes the defense scramble like crazy because he is gashing them in every aspect of the game, right? You set up your run defense, he's going to catch out of the backfield. You set it up to try and cover them, catching passes. They might hand it back to him inside, and he gets it to the secondary anyway. He is really locked in, and so is the rest of his team, helping him create those opportunities.
And for an offensive coordinator, what a tool.
Yeah, partner, he's having a heck of a ball game.
Well, when I first said that, it kind of thought may have come out wrong. I was just trying to compliment the guy. He's had a great game. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. Will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
All right, guys, we got to get out of bounds.
Looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
It's 2nd down. Don't look it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We don't have any timeouts, so we're basically fucked. So.
Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I know you thought saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. And Bullock will put this one through.
So they're gonna go up 16-72, guys. That's my fault. We're gonna try to score one more time.
Of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Steelers have been airing it out in the first half, and that has led to a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. The Bengals have no answers for the passing game, and it's cost them dearly on the scoreboard. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Bullock set up to kick it away. The kickoff starts out at the 50. And this long run goes for a touchdown. The Steelers strike first in this one. Midway through the first quarter. Here the throw is hurried and picked off. Steelers defense happy to get off the field. Offense now with the shot after the interception. The catch will be made deep down the field, and he goes in for the score. That pushes the lead to 28. Now first and 10. Wide open catch will be made on the deep pass. And this great play will go for 6 as they continue to dominate. Midway through the second quarter, they'll take this one off the right edge, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. First and 10, the pass ends up being picked off. Williams is the one taking it back for the score. The Bengals offense still getting it done. Steelers have the football midway through the second. Under pressure here, the pass is picked off. Iloka's in position, and he is the one who comes away with the ball. Now first and 10, Bell's by himself here, and he'll take this all the way for the touchdown, continuing a high-scoring half. Steelers with the ball late in the half. Broken coverage here on the deep pass, and this great play will go for 6 as the blowout is on.
All right, Larry, indeed a one-sided affair to this.
All right, guys, defensive-wise, we've done a great job, guys. This is the first game I'm proud of, guys. If you look at their rushing stats, well, let's go to the Bengals. He has 38 yards rushing. Giovanni Bernard has -2 yards rushing, and Andy Dalton has 14 yards rushing. And go to the passing game, I think he has about 100-something, 98 yards. That's pretty good. We got to keep up the good work, guys. We're going to start off in 5-2 because we need to pressure him some more. Cameron Smith, we got to pressure. My fault.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield, and he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Dalton here from the gun. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Taken in at the 22. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's loose again. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back.
Receiving team.
And that hold goes to wipe away a big return.
And I know from the outside in, you think, why are you holding? Just make sure you don't grab anyone. But you want to keep people away from your return guy. And sometimes those sudden moves, that speed, you reach out and inadvertently do something, and the penalty flag comes out.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Jesse James. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Ten-yard penalty there on 1st down, so now 1st and 20.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, here we go.
After the penalty, it's Bell. To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle, but then the hole closed quickly. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion left here, Antonio Brown. Here's Bell, able to slither by. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
And you know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. 2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's got room. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Second down, Dalton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ross. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Well, there was no blitz. That was just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Here's Dalton. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Fakes the give to Bernard. Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Now let's go. Good, good. No. Check. Patriots.
They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep. And this is caught at the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 54 yards.
Back to Philly. Here we go.
Time running out here on the play clock.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
All right, now, look at 56. Look, gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's to the 10. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
No. Check. Patriot.
Looking to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 13 yards there, offset some of the penalty yardage as it's second down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down.
Here we go now. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Lucky 56.
He'll go for it with Bell. Bell's pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, an 8-yard touchdown run. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. And that run caps off a 99-yard drive.
Would it be safe to say that that finishing run is an exclamation point on this one?
Big time. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
In 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Looking to throw on second down. Dalton complete to the right side. It's Eifert. Pushing him away.
Popped it right out there.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year. To throw on second down. Dalton, and the grab by Croft. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. This may be one of the best stretches of defensive football that I've seen. I don't know about you. 5 sacks last week, now 3 here in this affair.
I would agree with that, and I've enjoyed watching the skill that's gone into it. You can see the intelligence behind it as well. He's watched tape, and he's setting people up. But relentless, that's the one word that keeps coming to mind. He does not want to be denied at getting to the quarterback.
And they're not denying him. So another 3 on the board there, and he's been a lone bright spot here. That's now 4 field goals.
And that's nice, but if this offense had finished a few more drives, we might be looking at a completely different ball game. Instead, when you're trading field goals for touchdowns, that's a losing proposition. For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Back onto the field now comes the wideout Antonio Brown. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run into. But man-to-man, every receiver believes he's going to win that battle. And, you know, they all do. They all keep kind of a book, you know, on what the defenders do, what their moves are, their best things. And he wants to be able to refer to that book and beat one guy at a time.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. 23 yards on the play. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
They'll go option. And oh, he coughed it up. Oh, he's got a little daylight. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Fights free at the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So Dalton now to the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
So completion on second down, that brings up third. play fake. Here's Dalton. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Let's go, guys. We have not allowed him to throw a touchdown yet. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. We're just going to run the ball.
Forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Holding. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The give is to Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be second down. Now they'll try to sweep with Bell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. On third down, here's Bell. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And his kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Bengals getting set to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football.
No, sir. Good job, T.J. Watt.
To maybe wake up everyone else.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but really difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
On third down, Dalton. And Green with a catch left side. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked very well.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across
Let's score before the quarter. I don't give a fuck what that says. Let's go ahead and try to score.
On the counter, here's Bell. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to... That's caught inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you just...
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now Bell. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Play clock winding down. They'll look to throw. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And this one is right through. And that will just add 3 more. First and 10. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now out come the Steelers. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, They're not as worried and concerned about getting him out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. Back to throw here. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Passing, it's Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Partner, I was there at the Combine when John Ross ran the 4.22 40 and just lit up the entire place, and that's all we were talking about. But when you watched him on tape, you saw his ability to separate with his route running, not just pure speed.
By the way, that 4.22 40, that's the fastest ever recorded, is it not?
Fastest one ever recorded, but I know a couple of guys are saying, I still ran faster. I don't know if it was hand-timed or not.
1st and 10 for Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From midfield here, Dalton on the screen, Bernard. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsauer? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here telling us stretch this thing out a little bit?
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Now Bell. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll run it with Bell. And now running right through him. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. This is Bell. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vincent Ray not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on third down. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Ross on the return. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. And out now, here come the Bengals. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat them.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Ryan Shazier in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dalton now to pass. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play, because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontez Burfict in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a third and about 14. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play on third there for the Steelers. 46 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights off the defender, and he's going to take this down to about the 17. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Watch it now, Barney. Let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
They motion the running back out left.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the side. Still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further. First and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. Dalton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sean Davis with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Offensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick six.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it.
Dalton right back on the horse after the pick six. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ryan Shazier in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Second down, Dalton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on third down. They'll go again with Bell. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here's Spencer Lanning now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. James Harrison. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Bengals possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. 3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? And that is incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Finding room inside the 40. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Out It's Dalton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. It's second down. Dalton looking. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And Bullock will put this one through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They are in the 4th and Buffalo, and the Bucs having little problem in that one. They just opened the lead a bit further. Jameis Winston, 2 touchdown passes in the W. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head.
But that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempted from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
guys, that will be the end of this week's video. Who regressed? I'm sorry, I'm tired of this regressing stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to next week. Here we go, guys. Here's next week's. And let's go ahead and get rid of some of this XP that we have, guys. They should show up over here. Let's see who gained boost. James Conner's at 89 now. That's pretty interesting. Cameron Hayward went up to a 95. Power moves. Ooh. He went up to an 88. He went from an 86 to an 88. That's pretty good. So, alright guys, before we go, I'm going to show you some things. Let's look at some of the standings. The NFL, we are first, guys. We are now first, guys. Cowboys are second. Raiders are third, Eagles, Patriots, then are 5 and 2 teams, or 4 and 2 teams, 4 and 3 teams. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching. Excuse me for that sneeze. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, and have a nice day. And goodbye.